What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Toast Hammer. I am once again continuing to feel under the weather. It's been a rough couple of months for my health, so no face cam today. But I did want to cover a little bit more into my Genestealer cult, which we haven't done anything with for a little bit. And today I'm going to be converting some Imperial citizens who just think that the system is rotten and they need to change because the Genestealer cultists told them to. So here I'll be taking this gang of Orlock Necromunda models and converting them into counts as neophytes for my Genestealer cult. This is a reference to one of my favorite parts in Day of Ascension by Adrian Tchaikovsky, which is a Genestealer cult's novel, in which a bunch of kind of regular Imperial citizens and workers and laborers are fighting alongside the Genestealer cultists during their Ascension Day ritual, not really understanding fully what's going on, but knowing that they are being treated badly because, well, they are. It's rough to live in the Imperium, especially as, you know, a non-aristocrat, non-noble class citizen. It's bad. And so they're just fighting alongside these people who want the Tyranids to come and eat everybody, but they don't know that. All they know is that they were dealt a rotten hand, and you know, they want some justice, some liberty. And I think that's a really cool and really sort of insidious thing to turn the planet's own population of non-cultists into part of your weaponry as well. So I wanted to represent that with these Orlock Gangers, who, in my opinion, are kind of just like the most normal dude models that we have. So that's why I decided to use them as the basis for this, and I had them lying around for my Ash Wastes box. So the good thing about this kitbash is most of it isn't a kitbash. It's kind of like a reverse of that Draw the Owl meme, where the first 90% of it is just building the kits. They have a lot of very similar weapons to what the Genestealer cult's neophytes have access to anyway. Even the heavy weapons, I'm using the heavy stubbers here, which is not an optimal game choice, but it is at least graphically representative of a heavier weapon. Works out totally fine here. And the leader himself has access to a power weapon. Why not just give him a fist? That's pretty cool. And other than that, there's the only three things that we really need to kitbash, which is the cult icon and the two special weapons. Now, if you have access to Orlock special weapon spruce, that could do totally fine. Or even taking some of the neophytes' special weapons. I couldn't find mine for some reason. I'm pretty sure they're out there somewhere. So instead I took these hand flamers from the Delac kit, and we're going to do a little bit of surgery to attach those to our Orlock guys to have them have flamers, special weapons. Again, not an optimal game choice, but this is not super WYSIWYG as a squad anyway. So I'm kind of okay with it. For the Acolyte Icon Ward, or hold on, no, that's not it. The Standard Bearer, the flag guy. We're gonna be making him hold a big old protest sign, or some sort of, you know, revolutionary sign. So to do that, we're gonna take this hand that I believe is holding like some ammo or a grenade or something, and clean that up a little bit and drill a hole through it. First, I started by drilling a pilot hole at a slightly smaller radius than what we needed, because we're going to be using a 1.5 millimeter brass rod as the basis for our sign board here, and then widening out that space with a 1.5 millimeter drill bit. You have to be really careful about your placement of your hole here, which is why I did the pilot hole in the first place. And even though I was careful, he did end up losing a finger. Not a huge deal in the grand scheme of things. Some people don't have all their fingers. Especially, probably, people who work in a Promethea manufacturing facility. So, that's fine. And then we can slot in the brass rod and take our other sort of icon bearer from the actual kit itself to measure the height and mark that down to the correct length we need to cut it for. And that way we're getting an identical silhouette to the original models, which is really what is important from a gameplay perspective. For the actual placard of the sign itself, all we need to do is take some plastic card. I'm using this nice sort of textured plastic card that looks like it is sort of like for the siding of a building or something, and cut that down to size. I kind of cut it big on purpose just so I could remove it from the sheet and compare the size with what I wanted the final product to actually look like. And then with just some trimming and pruning of cleaning up of the edges, that's all it is for our icon bearer. Now, this is a super quick and easy conversion. Would I recommend doing it is a good question, because, well, they're not that much cheaper. You're not saving a ton of money with this. Orlock Gangers are only a couple of bucks cheaper than the Neophyte hybrids. So I think it's very cool from a lore perspective to just have a bunch of normal people walking around. So I'll probably get another squad of these guys at least to fill out, a 20-man squad of neophytes. But yeah, I think aside from the lore win, if you want to do it, I think it's kind of neat. But it's not, I would say, like a big money saving nomination or anything like that. Now, normally I would slap these guys up with some primer and get some beauty shots going, but it's been raining non-stop and I have very little time to make this video. So here are just a couple of, nice photos. Because I have not been able to prime them at the time of this recording, but I did hope you like this kit bash. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like the idea of running normal Imperial people alongside Genestealer cultists, does that come off as weird for you? And if you did enjoy this kit bash, be sure to give the video a like. I really appreciate it, and it helps out the channel a lot. And if you want to see more kit bashes, for the Genestealer cult and other factions as well, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single thing. And also, hey, come say hi in the Discord. We're starting to build a little bit of a community there and sharing hobby tips, tricks, and inspirational posts, progress, all sorts of fun stuff. So I hope to see you there. And until next time, peace!